Thank you for joining PPS Tech University for this tutorial of Vector Solutions PD Tracker. We use PD Tracker to enter requests to attend professional development and to track professional development. To access Vector Solutions, go to your browser and in the URL bar, enter tp1.goteachpoint.com. Once you've logged into Vector Solutions, click the graduation cap on the left-hand side of the screen to get to PD Tracker. You'll see that you have 3 tabs available: My Activities, Available Events, and Manage Events. My Activities is where your list of activities that you are participating in will begin to fill in. Available Events are in-district professional development. If you receive an email from administration that in-district professional development is available, you'd log in, come to this tab, and choose the event that you want to attend. You click on it and click Enroll. To get more information, you can click this Even More link, and all of the details will open. The Manage Events tab is where you'll go to manage any events that you've entered to attend outside the district. To enter a new request, you're going to click the green New button at the top right. You'll be able to select either a college course, a conference, or a special education conference. We do ask that if your conference is special education related, you please select this option. This helps us with tracking and with budgeting. There's also an option to record my credits, which I'll show you later. This is so that you can record any PDPs that you've earned for past events that are not already in Vector Solutions. For now, I'm going to choose the conference request and demonstrate this form. So this behaves much like any other online form. You'll see at the top some instructions. This is particularly important if there's a cost for this conference and you're requesting reimbursement. So please take a look at these instructions. You're going to fill this out like any other online form. Any required fields will have this asterisk. There are a few important things that I do want to point out to you on these forms. The schedule type, always leave that as single, even if it's a multiple day course or conference. Leave it as single and just enter the start date and the end date here. That's just the easiest way to do it, and it keeps it clean and simple. Also, be sure that if this conference is going to offer hours or credits or professional development points, that you add those in there. It should only be one type of either hours or professional development points that you enter here. Also, the budget is very important to enter if you are requesting reimbursement. You click the drop down and you'll see options to select whether this is a course toward your first master's degree, or for teachers, any course or conference beyond your first master's. So if you've already earned your master's degree, you would always select this one. Or if you are a paraprofessional or administrator, you would see those options here as well. Once you've chosen your budget, you'll see on the right-hand side the information for your tracking. So it gives you the amount that you're allowed per year, any budget that's been approved so far for you, and then this event and what's remaining. So for the cost of this conference, we're going to enter the cost in both the estimated and the actual cost. And you'll see that as you enter those, the budget on the right updates. Continue entering the information in the rest of the form, and the other very important field to make sure that you enter correctly is the name of your principal. So under this event approvals, make sure you select the name of your principal or primary evaluator here. If you don't select that, this request will just be stuck in pending and won't move forward. So you're going to want to make sure that you select the proper person here. And you can also add an attachment if you'd like. Once you're done, you can click Submit. You do see also this Save Draft option. So if you're interrupted or if you need to come back to this later, you can save it and return later. After clicking Submit, you can see on the Manage Events tab the conference that you just entered. You'll be able to see the status. So as it goes through the approval process, your principal will review the request, or your primary evaluator, and from there it will be sent to central office for approval and for funding if applicable. You will receive an email when your request has been approved, but you can return here anytime to track the status of this request. A very important additional step is that if you are going to be absent for professional development, please be sure to enter that absence in Frontline Absence Management. After you've attended the conference, you can use your My Activities tab to enter and track the PDPs you earned for the conference. This will only work for conferences and courses that happened in the past that you've already attended. It won't work yet for anything happening in the future. So choose a past conference or course, click on the title, and you're going to confirm your attendance. Click the blue Confirm link, and then click Confirm Attendance. You'll then see the option on the right-hand side to upload a certificate. You could upload a PDP certificate or grade report here for your own records. And you'll also see that the earned credits or PDPs that you had entered in your original form are now credited to you. If you are going to be applying also for reimbursement for a recently completed course or conference, please also be sure to send your PDP certificate or grade report along with proof of payment to the central office so that your reimbursement can be processed. If you attended professional development in the past or took a course and the information is not in Vector Solutions and you'd like to add it, you can do that. You're going to go to the New button and choose Record My Credits. Here's where you'll enter the information for that course or conference that happened in the past. You'll need to enter any information, especially that has the asterisk that's required. You're going to want to make sure, as you did before, keep the schedule type single, enter the start and end dates of the course or conference, give it the location, and especially be sure to add the hours or PDPs that you earned. You will not need to use the budget here because this is historical. We won't be able to reimburse you for a historical event that wasn't previously approved. When you're done, click Submit. Now you can go to your My Activities tab to see what you just entered. Click on the title. Because this happened in the past, you'll be able to confirm your attendance. And the PDPs that you entered on the form will be credited to your account. That's all for this tutorial of Vector Solutions PD Tracker.